y'all. I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated, okay? It always and forever will be. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interests of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please, please, please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. I'm cheesing because Spirit always be making me laugh, okay? They always make me laugh at something right before I push record. So this is going to be a vegan's message, okay? So the first thing that I wrote is the Aurora Borealis breeds magical activity. Okay, let me get the overall energy first though, so I can like, okay. This popped out of the middle of the deck, okay? Intuitions and downloads. So we're going to take it, okay? We got surrender at the bottom of the deck, and this kind of sticking out with trust the universe, okay? So, you know, I think that's very clear. Follow what Spirit is wanting you to follow, okay? Follow your cosmic guidance, because this is a cosmic message. Follow your cosmic guidance. Have trust in the universe that it really does hear you and that it really does interact with you, and surrender to your spirit team, okay? To your guides, to your angels, to your ancestors who are all in your energy field helping you to get to the same place. They're all on the same page when it comes to you and helping your higher self, you know, navigate your self. Like, no better way to say that. Okay, it says, hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven, okay? It says, when you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe, okay? So love when we right on point with it. Okay, what's the rest of the overall energy? Wonderful, wonderful vegans. Also, you could be like really on your diet right now, okay? Really being very conscious about what you're eating at this time, okay? That will be the vegans in your energy, okay? Okay, that's lovely. So we got the Empress, okay? You could be a life path number 3, okay? Or 5, I'm hearing. I'm hearing 7, and I'm hearing 8, okay? We got the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So definitely this is a time where you're harvesting these much bigger energies, you know, like you're really coming into your gifts in a major way at this time, okay? So they're just saying, don't panic. The song said, take your time, don't move too fast, okay? So take your time, take it as slow or as fast as you feel like you need to take it at the time, you know, like don't rush yourself into knowing how to do something or understanding how something works, okay? It says the Empress represents the quintessential feminine, and she, in a very warm and nurturing tone, invites you to join her. Her life is all about connection to nature, enjoyment of sensory pleasures, and a general application of all things soft and compliment worthy. She also signals a time of fertility. If this does not apply to you biologically, then it's time to get out the craft basket and nurture, aka put glitter on something creatively. Whatever you do, the Empress will be right behind you, probably braiding your hair. The affirmation says, I open my heart to the beauty that surrounds me and actively engage with it however I can. Bonus points if I'm also wearing a satin caftan. I don't even know what that is, okay? Baby, come on, can you feel it? No, he's saying, come on, can you feel us, okay? Can you feel the vegans in your energy, okay? A bit, baby. What's the rest? Okay, we got the Three of Roses with loving elementals, okay? And look, there's this little baby, okay, sitting right here with all of these fairies all around. You know, this is kind of how spirit looks at you, you know, your cosmic guides, your ancestors, all of them. They look at us, you know, they see the inner child in us, kind of. When they look at us, you know, they see us as like this pure soul light, you know. And this is another 3 too. So we got, it would be 33. Okay, look at the 3 of forces at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you could look up angel number 333 or look into the number 33. You could be 33. Your birthday could be in March or on the 3rd of any month. Okay. But yeah, with this 33 that is up here, though, I feel like you're really coming into the mastery of like receiving downloads and writing down your dreams and things like that. Like you're really getting into a sort of like, I want to say into the swing of things. You know, you're getting into a routine with yourself, you know, like really understanding how spirit talks to you and what they're saying when they're talking to you. Okay. The loving elementals is on page 141. Okay. You can look up that angel number. Can I come over? Okay. Come over. Yeah. Just want to be with you, baby. Okay, so maybe you're needing to reach out to your cosmic guides. Okay, talk to them, acknowledge them. Okay, that's what they're wanting. Okay, it says playful fairies and water spirits frolic in the air around a little child. They fill the air with expanding joy and happiness. Okay, so they're filling your energy with joy and happiness. Okay, you could be feeling yourself feeling a little bit happier. Okay, a little bit more upbeat. Okay, that would be the vegans in your energy giving you a little bit of a boost, you know, so your manifestations can work a little bit smoother for you. It says, although many people don't believe in the elementals, nature spirits of all kinds do exist, and they have more power than can be imagined. They live in the elements of earth, air, wind, and fire, and they're willing to share the guidance, well-being, and inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you that joy will soon be increasing. It also encourages you to remember to have fun, bring more playfulness to your daily life, let yourself sing a little and laugh a lot. Call on the elementals to inspire you in this and in other areas. They are a font of fun and upliftment that can expand the joy in your life in great measure. Okay, and then on the next page we got views of the ego. Okay, so I feel like you're shedding the views of the ego, you know, like letting the parts of your ego that are not serving you like die off. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do next. Okay, this next, no. Okay, we're gonna get these first. But this Aurora Borealis, the Aurora Borealis breeds magic activity. Okay, so there's an exercise that I do sometimes, you know, that I got out of one of these decks. These decks are just full of great information and meditations. Okay, I love it. But they say to, you know, you grab a crystal, you know, or whatever, you know, you hold that crystal and you imagine the crystal like getting big, you know, being a big like overshadowing, you know, you, and then you like allow that energy to rain down into your, you know, it looks different with certain crystals, but maybe it's just because I've been doing it for a while. Okay, but you can do that with the Aurora Borealis. You can picture the Aurora Borealis, you know, over you, like in your house or wherever you are, you know, and like absorb that magical energy of it. The second thing that I wrote is you have the power to tap into the Aurora Borealis. Dilophosaurus, okay, it's a carnivore with loose jaws make killing with teeth difficult, kills with claws, arms, and legs, or scavenge carcasses. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like they're wanting you to ignore people, you know, whose jaws are kind of loose. And like, you know, like it's giving me the energy of like they talking, but they not doing shit. Okay. And I think it's funny because I just randomly decided to use my son's Jurassic Park cup. Okay. I don't know why. I just needed to use it, you know? So I feel like, you know, you could feel like your life is Jurassic Park, you know, but Spirit's saying like, you're the T-Rex, okay? You're the T-Rex in your reality, okay? Like you're the most biggest and most powerful thing around. So don't worry about the people, you know, with the loose jaws, you know. They just trying to scavenge whatever energy they can for themselves, okay? It said big celebration in honor of the young couple, okay? But it was in reverse. You could have had some sort of big breakup, you know, or you could have some sort of exes maybe talking about you, people trying to tarnish your reputation, okay? But it says fire and blood, okay? So, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to take this to the most positive place possible, okay? Because this is what they're calling me to do. But I'm just feeling like you need, like, fire and blood is where it is at, you know, like it's all in your blood. Everything that you need, all of everything that you need is in your blood. It's already in you, in your body, in your soul, okay, in your spirit. It's a combination of all of the things that make you, okay? And when you combine all of those things, the mind, the body, the spirit, you know, and you really walk the way that you've been walking, that activates that fire, okay? So you've activated the blood and the fire, okay? So you don't have to worry about anything being wrong, okay? It says justice means what is right, just, and normal, okay? So sometimes when you're getting promised this justice or you're waiting on this justice to come, you know, but the real justice is you getting into the calmer waters, you know, forgetting all the drama and having things go right and just getting to a state of normality in your life, you know, even if your life is very spontaneous and very wild, that's your normal, okay? Normal is like fake, okay? It doesn't exist. It's just whatever feels right and comfortable to you, that would be your normal, okay? They're saying some of you could be like attachments, okay? This is what they're saying. Attachments. Some of you guys could be very attached to your fake family dynamic, you know. They are your real family, but they are fake, okay? Like, you have many family members in the spirit, okay, that are constantly backing you, okay? And it's like, though, even the people in your family are meant to awaken to who they truly are and to start listening more to the side of their soul family that they don't necessarily see, okay? So don't be concerned with what the 3D family is saying at this time, okay? They're saying be the water keeper when it comes to your family. Really learn to control your emotions and to speak clearly and plainly to them. And that will make you the example. Because you're calm, you're comfortable, you know what I mean? You're controlled. It doesn't mean just take a whole bunch of shit and let anybody walk all over you. But when you control your waters, you control every situation around you, okay? Because other people's waters are raging. So your calm waters meets their calm waters, and you have the ability to either cause more of a ruckus to their water or to allow your calm water to overpower their weaker, you know, crazier waters, okay? This is what they're really saying. Let me see. It says, well, at least you could have taken time. You know, you could be feeling like you're dealing with some people who are really inconsiderate, you know, like the least you could do is just take time to just do this or just do that, you know. But they're saying that is expecting someone to do what you would do, okay? People are not going to always do what you're going to do. Look, she said, there are times when I'll find you want to keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see, okay? So this is what they're saying. You have the strength, okay? So therefore, everything kind of bends to your will and mirrors you because you have the strength. So therefore, everyone around you becomes a mirror for you. You know what I'm saying? Of the positive or negative traits that you may be experiencing within you, okay? This he or she is up to no good, you know? Like, you only see a whole bunch of people that are up to no good. I mean, you're going to see the people that are up to no good, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I think they're also saying, have the strength to recognize when someone is not mirroring you and they're just broken down and they're just having a hard time and they haven't found their way around to the light yet, you know, like that doesn't always mean that they're mirroring you. You know what I'm saying? Spirit's saying it's okay to turn your airbag off. This is what the vegans are saying. It's okay to turn your airbag off, meaning don't always be so defensive when it comes to these families and these, you know, exes and these people that are all around. Okay, like you're meant to work with certain people until they start mirroring what it is that is within you. So to you, it's like, oh gosh, like why are they, you know, coming over here? Why are they messing with me? Why they want to be around me? Because now they've been exposed to your light and you haven't finished giving them the light that they need to get from you to help them to find their light. Okay, it's like it's very deep. That's what they're saying. It's so deep. Okay, it's so complex. But that's why they say just understand you. The more you understand you, the more you really truly do understand everyone and how their emotions work, why they move the way they move, why they fake, why they phony, why they always tripping, why they ain't got no consideration, because you know, they're not honest with themselves. They're phony with themselves, okay? They're not loyal to themselves, okay? They are inconsiderate when it comes to themselves, okay? So these are the things that are shown on the outside of them, okay? What else? No need, she said, make believe, no need to make believe. Look beyond your own. Try to find a place for me. Trying to find a place for me. At your best, you are loved. Hey, you're a positive, motivating force within my life. That's what you are for people. You're a positive, motivating force, okay? And it's like, they just want you around, okay? You are an amazing energy. Like, you're someone who's meant to be successful, okay? You might even be well known. You could be somebody who is very popular, you know, in your communities or around your friends, okay? You are the star. You are the magician. People look at you like you are magical because of your cosmic energy, okay? You can make anything happen, okay? And even though you don't see it, a lot of other people who come and hang around you see it. So pay attention to all of your downloads and your signs and what your intuition says, okay? We got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Because, like, you are in a very rich place spiritually. Like, you are really spiritually advancing wonderfully. Okay, so you might need to give yourself a little bit credit for that, okay? 100 roses came on. I feel like Spirit's giving you 100 roses right now, okay? We got the Hierophant. They're saying now it's time for you to step more into the, you know, responsible, calm teacher role, you know? Because you've learned all of these lessons, but you didn't learn these lessons for no reason, you know? You're supposed to take those lessons and, like, alchemize them into this amazing, wonderful energy that you're pushing right back out. So I think that's what they're wanting you to focus on more, you know, maybe read more books, get some more information, or just meditate, you know, talk to Spirit. I do get a lot of information, you know, from reading, but I read things that Spirit literally leads me right to stuff to read, okay? We got the King of Stakes, okay? or the King of Wands. It's like, because there's a school bus right here. Who is this? This is Xander. Hold on. It says Xander, always a leader in his own mind, if not in actuality. Some may call this delusion, others a late bloomer, but when push come to shove, he was ready to face the challenge. The King of Stakes suggests an opportunity in present, something that can help you reach your goals. He reminds you to focus on the legacy you want to leave behind, on your long-term success, and on the commitment required to get there, okay? And that's why I read things. Spirit saying read the things that they're calling you to read. You know, really do some research so you can break these chains of the things that you used to know. You're going to have to open up your mind a little bit more, you know, allow these new ideas and new ways of thinking to come into your energy, okay, with the Ace of Swords. But I feel like you're already doing a great job of that. And I feel like people really do, because I see the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords, and I just can't ignore it, okay? I feel like people really do see that you're emotionally mature, you know, that you're evolving and you're doing all of this great things, you know, and they're just not realizing that they can do it too, okay? Like, I just feel like you are dealing with some sneaky type of energies, you know, but Spirit's saying just rise above that and do the loving thing, you know, do the better thing, do the responsible thing that you should be doing as a high priestess, magician, star, hierophant, okay? And you will always win, you know. We got the Ebens, okay? It says mystery, reading between the lines, and intuition. Exactly. It's like you see right between the lines of everything that people are throwing at you, you know. So don't ignore, you know, what your whole body, your intuition, your gut, your mind, everything is telling you, and be like, oh no, you know, I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? But like, do separate yourself, you know what I mean? Give them, they saying if you are going to give them the benefit of the doubt, give them the benefit of the doubt from the distance, because they already showed you who they are. They removed their mask and was like, hey, this is what I'm really about. So believe that you just seen them say everything that they was really about, okay? We got the Alpha Draconians, okay? With corrupt, unethical cults, okay? When people say what they're about, believe that that's what they're about and move on. And don't feel bad that you had to separate yourself, you know. We got the Galactic Federation with collaborations, meetings, and community, you know. I feel like they're saying, you know, commune with people or beings that are a lot like you know, that value the things that you value. And when they remove their mask or you read between their lines, it's kind of like they don't have a mask or lines to read between. I tell people that shit all the time. Like, I don't have lines, okay? So whatever I'm saying is what the fuck I'm saying. Like, you don't have to read between my lines because I don't offer any. I want you to hear what the fuck I said, okay? I seen 2323 angel number. And this is the same thing that they're saying, you know, it's going to be very clear. Look at them showing up, okay, with the vegans. It becomes very clear, you know what I mean, who are your people, you know. But the vegans also do really like their solitude. They like to be independent because they like their peace, okay. And you could be a lot like that at this time, you know, really wanting to be alone, really wanting to just have your own time, and the time where you get to sit down and just think, you know. I was telling somebody that not too long ago, like, I need my peace, okay? Like, if I can't get peace, then I can't fuck with you, period. Okay, it says Andromedans, okay, autonomy, free will, and manifestation. Exactly. You have all of this power, you know, all of the free will to create and express yourself in whatever way that you please, you know, as long as you're like following the laws of the universe, you know. Then the world is your oyster, you know, the universe is your oyster. but that goes the same like with people around you. You know, you really do have the power to like move people around, kind of like chess pieces. Okay, it sounds crazy, but it's true. You know, I mean, as far as the people who are not for you, you know, you can just move them right on to the left. You know, you shake their energy when you want to, when you decide to release. You know, we got timid, misunderstood, and shy. Okay, you could be kind of shy. Also, did I say life path number 5? I feel like I did. It says air element, philosophy, discrimination, and empathy. So they're also saying, you know, like, be careful when you're thinking a lot, you know what I mean? Because if you're like mostly misunderstood, then I can understand why you would be like timid or shy or be pulled back from people, you know, because it's like they just don't get me. Like they just don't get me, and so I'm just not even gonna waste my breath. I can feel that 100%, you know. But we got air and water right here. Okay, so you're needing to find this balance, you know, between the air and the water, like between thinking about things and expressing things, you know what I mean? Like, are you just like looking at, like, are you looking at things philosophically, or are you just like absent-mindedly reflecting back on things and kind of like discriminating against people because they're not doing or acting the way that you would have acted? You know, they're saying when you do reflect and think about these things that you're thinking about them, think about them with more kindness, with more compassion, and with more empathy for that person and what that person was going through, you know what I mean? And then, you know, it'll bring more control to the drama that could be going on with certain people, you know? You'll just realize, like, you know what, I'm here and you're there, you know what I mean? Like, you on this team and I'm on that team, and that's fine. But I don't have to be in this to, you know what I mean? I don't have to involve myself in this, and then boom, you just manifested a reality where you are not in there, you know. But your divine feminine is the way out, okay? And always doing this shadow work and making sure, you know, that you're on the up and up, that you're doing everything in a balanced manner, okay? I feel like that phone beep was that confirmation. All right, what else? We can do it anywhere. The song by Felicia. Okay. It says, don't seek anyone's approval, period. The only person that has to approve of the choices that you make in life, you know what I mean, are you. And as long as you're making fair and honest decisions, you know what I mean? And you're being compassionate when you're making these decisions, thinking about how it's going to affect people like your family or those closest to you, then, you know, it's not a problem. Like, it shouldn't be a problem, okay? So you don't need anybody to approve the things that you do, okay? Just have that confidence that you're making the right choice for you at the time. Because they're teaching you how to take these steps toward a more financially free type of mind. In order to be financially free, you have to be free within. You have to be someone who knows how to exercise your free will and who does it responsibly from a place of light. But I mean, at the same time, there is a dark path too, you know, that people can choose, and they go and they do all of this dark shit, and sometimes they get successful and they be just hella dark and hella rich, you know, and that was their life path that they were supposed to walk, you know. I feel like they're really saying with that, you know, like, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about what that person did on their path and how they got to where they was going, because it is something that is written for their soul, it's something their soul is teaching them, okay? Something their soul is here to learn. It doesn't have nothing to do with you, okay? This is the divine time for enjoyment, not freaking out about like what everybody else has done and what they got and if they got their soul or none of that. All of that is petty nonsense, okay? It is just a big ass distraction to distract you from what is important, and that is looking within and realizing that you are limitless, okay? I am limitless. It says things will get better, even better than ever, okay? So, and it says I am responsible for my choices. So it's like wherever your attention, wait, what does it say? wherever your attention goes, energy flows, okay? So it's like you are responsible for the things and people that you are putting your attention and energy into, okay? And when you do get into relationships with people, you know, just be in the moment, allow them to be who they are and be who you fully are, and then you guys will know quick if you guys are for each other or not. You know, it doesn't have to be any bad blood or any issues. It says let the universe take over the relationship, and I feel like they're talking about love too, you know, even when it comes to love. Like, we don't have to control every single little thing, okay? Spirit's always telling me that you don't have to control every single little situation, okay? And you don't always have to know everything that's coming, okay? And so I feel like, you know, the same goes for you. What else? Yeah, we got friendships. I feel like the vegans are friends to you, but they're just helping you to attract smoother friendships and connections, okay? Them and the nature spirits, okay? They really, like, you see them out, you know, in nature, you know, living like a very grounded life, very connected to the world and the things around them. And they're just saying that's a good way to live. You know, they're encouraging you to embrace some of their energy and, like, get outside, you know, sit by a tree if you need time to yourself, have time to yourself, and really do cherish the friendships and relationships that you have, okay? You are an amazing healer, and you're doing a lot of healing, and nature and the nature spirits are amazing healers as well, and they're friends to you. So they're always willing to come in and help you to transmute any negative energy that you may be going through. You know, they're saying it's okay to have boundaries, to maintain those boundaries with people, you know, who do present themselves as, like, you know, a snake in the grass is what I'm hearing, okay? Just always keep looking at yourself like you're lucky, and have this courage to trust your psychic impressions, you know what I mean? Like, make your psychic, here's this air again, okay? Make your psychic and your empathy, like, you know, like it all goes hand in hand. Like, it's a cycle of things that all goes together, okay? This is what they're saying. Like, you think that you're just being psychic when you're being psychic, but you're being psychic all day long, okay? So pay attention to your intuition and the things that you're being nudged to, like, look at and pay attention to. All right, what else? We got the inner oracle, okay? You are the channel. Deja vu, self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? So, just know that if you, like, you are the channel, okay? You have all the information that you ever need to live this life. Like, just think about people who never really get spiritual. Like, they just don't believe in anything. They still make it through this life, okay? Because they are connected to God at the end of the day. You know, God is within them, you know. Their soul is still fresh or new. It's still learning things, okay? What else? It says consciousness, self-awareness, personal realizations, and prejudice, okay? So that's what they're wanting you to really look at. Look into yourself, into your own make your own personal realizations for yourself. You know, you fulfill the prophecies that you make for yourself on a day-to-day basis, okay? So that's why it's very important to like, harness your self-awareness, okay? Because the more aware you are, the more aware and knowledgeable you are about yourself, the more capable you are of creating your own reality, like, effortlessly, you know what I mean? This is 17 and 7, okay? You might want to look at the angel number 177. We got the Dharma wheel at the bottom of the deck, okay? It says karmic lessons, peer pressure, and moral codes, okay? This is when you start looking at those things and paying attention to those things, you attract so much Dharma to yourself, you know? It's like you tap in, you know, and you really tell the universe, hey, I'm here and I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to kick off this healing journey. And for some of us, it takes a while, okay? It takes a long time. It takes years to go through this big awakening, you know, but I think that you made it here and you did it very well. So now it's time to like switch gears. Like they're saying, if you are in survival mode, then come out of survival mode. Okay, now is the time of peace, of love, of happiness, of following your intuition and following your downloads. Okay, and paying attention to what is important and kind of curbing all of the gossip and the bullshit and everybody's nasty attitudes, and just deciding to look at the world the way that you want to look at it. And it literally starts to be the place that you want it to look at. Okay, I'm telling you from experience. Like, so we got labradorite. Okay, it says sometimes it's impossible to connect with a sense of soul purpose. Life can feel like a dreary trudge from work to the grocery store to your desk, piled with bills. In those moments when you feel far from magical or mystical, call on labradorite. The Inuit people say that labradorite was an ordinary seeming stone until it was struck open by a mighty warrior. Suddenly, labradorite's matrix was revealed. Inside the ordinary was dancing fire. The lights leaped from the stone into the sky, becoming the aurora borealis. Labradorite reminds you, you are both the ordinary seeming stone and the mighty warrior. You have the power to release your own secret depths and to light the night sky with your flame. Okay. Woo. All right, what's the final thought on this? Beautiful message. Kama of Kali, okay. More nature energy, though. Let's see. I'm going to read whatever they tell me to read, y'all, okay? So it says, she is completely and utterly in love with your divine essence, and in her love bestows endless gifts. Your path need not be one of endless effort, connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment with an intention to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through softening and opening your heart is an act of worshiping the divine feminine. Okay, that's why the divine feminine energy, okay, is right here at the bottom of this deck. And it says, home under that, okay? So it says, relax into the presence of what is as you slow your pace and make swifter progress, okay? It says, Kama is a Sanskrit word that refers to the sweet stuff of life, pleasure, emotional fulfillment, and being completely present so we can experience life through all the senses. So it is also sensuality and physical vibrancy. Without the quality of Kama, our experience of life can be dry, bleak, and intimidating. A joyless existence with simply more tasks to be completed. If we are feeling exhausted, lacking in the qualities of delight and lightness of heart, then we have become deficient in Kama, sacred pleasure. In the realm of the goddess, the enjoyment of life is a sacred act of devotion, gratitude, and celebration. In the throes of profound challenge and transformation, we can feel disconnected from our joyfulness. It's as though it were akin to the bright days of summer and we are midwinter, wondering how it ever was that we could frolic about in barely anything when we now feel the need to cover ourselves with abundant protective layers. This is to be expected during times of intense suffering when we are dealing with an issue that has elicited grief or anger. Yet if we allow our minds to remain open to the possibility of joyfulness and pleasure, they can find their way through like the sun breaking through the clouds to bring us comfort. The oracle can indicate not only a more pleasurable way of being as part of your future, but also an offering of pleasure now, even if you are struggling to ease the strain and make the way easier overall. It says, accessing pleasure requires embodiment, a connection with the senses and the subtle nuances of feeling and beauty. Through embodiment, it is easier to receive healing. It can manifest through the uplifting scent of aromatherapy, the warmth of a shower, gratitude for a safe and comfortable place to sleep, the sumptuous the sumptuousness of warm clothes or the satisfying meal, the delight of playful silliness in animals, the nutty sense of humor of a beloved human, the simple appreciation for the flow of the breath, or through the openness of being that simultaneously occurs in response to an expansive vista of trees and mountains, okay? Kama is the special practice of presence that leads us into joy, even ecstasy and bliss. It is the juiciness of feeling truly alive. If we have a complicated or confused attitude toward pleasure, the natural need for it can be denied or repressed. Yet it will not disappear. It will arise in some indulgence, such as addiction or peculiarity of behavior. So peculiar behavior, it says which creates suffering because it is not the natural expression of the natural need. The Kali of Kama helps us reconnect to our need for pleasure and its healthy expression. The oracle speaks of a gift entering your life from the will of the goddess. It is an invitation to relax and receive. Sometimes we may unconsciously attribute divine will with intentions to demand more and more of us, yet divine will has our best interests at heart. When we need to develop strength, it will certainly provide the experiences necessary for us to do so, but it also provides sweetness and pleasure, which we can embrace or not using our free will. The oracle speaks of a need to embrace pleasure and the many gifts of the goddess. This is not an indulgence. It can actually help you make progress on your spiritual path. To be able to embrace joyfulness is a gift. It provides us with relief and release when the path has been truly difficult. It is the summer to the soul's winter. To grow, we need both. The Kali of Kama is a message that we should not discard our need for pleasure. So much of what society promotes as pleasure is little more than disembodied escapism that creates further suffering rather than healing, okay? It says the natural and enhancing experiences of pleasure, however, are a mystical medicine. We can only access it through presence, spontaneity, and connection to ourselves and life. The Kama of Kali is genuinely healing. That is how we recognize sacred pleasure, through its effect. It has far-reaching positive consequences and leads to more energy, commitment, and discipline as a natural response to the alleviation of excessive pressure. Okay? They told me to stop right there. Okay, so I feel like that was fire. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.